my goodness, what an unbelievable victory for Newcastle. They had this insane performance at St James Park that turned the tables in their quest for Champions League qualification. You could just feel the electric atmosphere boost the team's morale and energy levels, right? Now here's the thing, Newcastle didn't just play, they orchestrated a masterpiece. Bruno Guimarães, man, was on fire, dictating the pace and leading the attack with precision. On top of that, the defence, led by the experienced Kieran Trippier, was rock solid, keeping a clean sheet against Forest's usual counter-attacking menace. Their strategic execution was just perfect. I'm telling you, this win isn't just about points, it's a massive psychological boost for the Magpies. But what do you guys think? Let us know, and hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exhilarating analysis, right? Now, we have got to talk about Bruno Guimarães because, wow, what a performance from him today. You know, when we talk about control and creativity in midfield, Bruno just ticks all the boxes. This game was a showcase of exactly why his name is being shouted as MVP in the dressing rooms and by fans alike. And I'm not going to lie, that 9.2 rating says it all. So, the goal in the 58th minute, it was brilliant, right? He didn't just score, he orchestrated the build-up beautifully, positioning himself with an uncanny sense of awareness and timing. With 53 passes and a precision that would make a Swiss watch jealous, Bruno wasn't just moving the ball, he was orchestrating a symphony, ensuring Newcastle stayed on the front foot. And let's not overlook his ability to draw fouls. It was like he had Forest chasing shadows, maintaining control, and frustrating their game plan. It's that kind of presence that provides Newcastle a solid backbone in the midfield. Bruno's influence isn't just limited to defence to attack transitions, it's his sheer ability to dominate duels, win the ball, and initiate counterattacks that truly make him stand out. Game after game, he's proving indispensable, carving his niche as the linchpin of Newcastle's quest for top-tier success. But here's the thing. While Bruno Guimarães was orchestrating from midfield, Nottingham Forest was facing an entirely different tune in defence. Their vulnerabilities were laid bare for all to see, especially as Newcastle's relentless pressure kept exposing cracks. Morato's yellow card and subsequent substitution illustrates this mounting pressure, and getting 4 yellows shows their struggles were not just tactical, but psychological as well. You could just feel the weight of Newcastle's attack bearing down on them, and even though Matt Sells put in a sensational shift with 6 saves, it was a case of too little, too late. Forest seemed to lack cohesion, particularly when it came to maintaining defensive organisation under duress. Their backline was repeatedly drawn out of shape, struggling to cope with Newcastle's organised and persistent probing. Their midfield support was thin, which gave the Magpies way too much freedom to dominate. Angelos Postecoglou's tactical choices possibly left them exposed, raising questions about their ability to adapt against high-octane offences like Newcastle's. And only 47% possession. That's screaming trouble, hardly enough to alleviate the enormous pressure their defenders faced throughout the game. Overall, something's got to change. And quick, if Forest hopes to maintain a competitive edge in the Premier League. So, after all that defensive chaos from Forest, Newcastle took full advantage of their chances, and boy did they deliver. Let's talk about those crucial goals by Bruno Guimarães and Nick Woltemade that sealed the deal for the Magpies at St James Park. Guimarães kicked things off in the 58th minute with some fantastic link-up play, especially teaming up with Dan Burn, showing Newcastle's knack for exploiting those defensive gaps like pros. You see, the way they tore through Forest's lines was nothing short of clinical. Fast forward to the 84th minute when Nick Woltemade stepped up for that penalty, and let me tell you, his coolness under pressure was just breathtaking. I mean, converting that pen was massive, securing a comfy 2-goal lead and cementing the team's dominance. This game's goals weren't just about numbers or the points, they revealed Newcastle's strategic depth and resilience, proving why they're a side to watch this season. Now, I'm curious, how do you all see Newcastle shaping up in the league this season? Are you as impressed with Guimarães as I am? Let's chat in the comments.